For nearly 2 decades, Mark Harmon has been the steady anchor in the world of television, embodying the irreplaceable Special Agent Leroy Jethro Gibbs on the beloved series NCIS. Known for his cool-headed demeanor, piercing stare, and a mysterious past, Gibbs has become a symbol of strength and resilience. However, this year has marked a significant turning point for Harmon, introducing a series of eyebrow-raising changes that have raised questions among fans and industry observers alike. It's safe to say that his journey in the entertainment world is not as smooth as it once was. In this exploration, we will delve deep into Mark Harmon's epic journey, uncovering everything you didn't know and absolutely need to know about the latest developments surrounding him that have left everyone wondering. Come along as we explore the twists and turns of his fascinating career. Mark Harmon's ascent to stardom is the kind of classic tale that feels almost serendipitous. It all began back in the 1970s when Harmon made a bold decision to pivot from a seemingly secure career in business to the unpredictable world of acting. His first foray into the spotlight did not come from a grand stage or blockbuster film but from a quirky commercial for Kellogg's Product 19 cereal, where he shared screen time with his father. This early experience, while humble, marked the beginning of his journey in the entertainment industry. His sister, Kristen, played a pivotal role in his early career by leveraging her connections to help him secure his first acting gig in an episode of Ozzy's Girls. This initial opportunity set off a chain reaction, allowing Harmon to guest star in several well-loved shows such as Adam 12, Police Woman, and Emergency. In 1975. One can only imagine the thoughts racing through his mind as he made those early appearances. Did he ever think about how far he would eventually go? As Mark Harmon enjoyed his time in the spotlight, he suddenly faced challenges that took a troubling turn, leading fans to wonder what was really going on in his life. Health concerns and unexpected career shifts began to dominate headlines, leading many to question if there was more to the story than anyone realized. Through the years, Harmon's talent began to shine brighter, culminating in an Emmy nomination for his riveting performance in the TV movie Eleanor and Franklin, The White House Years. With this momentum, he landed roles in notable miniseries like Centennial and supporting parts in films such as Comes a Horseman and Beyond the Poseidon Adventure. Then came the year 2003, which would forever change Harmon's life. He was cast as the formidable Special Agent Leroy Jethro Gibbs in the groundbreaking series NCIS. This particular opportunity arose when Donald P. Bellisario, the creator of JAG and NCIS, recognized Harmon's compelling performance as Secret Service agent Simon Donovan in The West Wing. Portraying Gibbs wasn't merely a walk in the park, it came with its own set of challenges. Harmon had to navigate the intricate layers of Gibbs' character, balancing a tough, no-nonsense exterior with deep-seated compassion and dedication to justice. His portrayal struck a chord with audiences, helping transform NCIS into a cultural phenomenon. Mark Harmon's journey serves as a testament to perseverance, talent, and serendipity. His departure from NCIS added intrigue to his narrative after almost 20 years in the role of Gibbs. Fatigue, coupled with personal priorities, led Harmon to step back. After years of dedication, embracing retirement was a decision made with careful consideration for his well-being and family. This thoughtful and fitting narrative decision allowed Harmon and Gibbs to find peace, marking the end of a remarkable chapter in television history. For Gibbs' journey, it reflected the character's growth and evolution throughout the series, mirroring Harmon's own experiences over the years. Another intriguing aspect of Harmon's departure is that Gibbs isn't officially retired, which leaves the door open for potential future appearances or storylines involving him. This open-endedness adds an element of suspense and possibility for fans who have followed Gibbs' journey for so long. Turning to the financial implications of Harmon's exit from NCIS, the ripple effect on the show's budget and production structure was significant. For nearly 2 decades, Harmon was not just the face of the series, he was its heartbeat. With reports suggesting he earned over $500,000 per episode, this considerable salary constituted a substantial portion of the show's budget. Therefore, when he decided to step away, the financial framework had to be thoroughly reevaluated. Producers faced a pressing question: How do they keep the show afloat while maintaining quality and viewer interest without Harmon's hefty paycheck taking up a significant chunk of the budget? The creative challenges that followed Harmon's departure were immense. The production team had to roll up their sleeves and rewrite scripts, crafting new storylines to keep audiences engaged. It was not just about saying goodbye to a beloved character. It involved rethinking the entire narrative landscape of the show to ensure that the story remained captivating and relevant. This transition phase was not merely a minor hiccup, it required extensive resources and a great deal of creative brainstorming from everyone involved. Late-night meetings filled with what if scenarios likely dominated the production schedule as the team sought to determine the best way to continue the series without its leading man. Despite the hurdles, NCIS demonstrated impressive resilience. The show's long-standing popularity and strong ensemble cast acted as a safety net, allowing it to endure. The revenue generated from syndication has been a consistent source of income, with reruns airing on various cable channels during weekends and holidays. Who doesn't enjoy a good NCIS marathon while lounging on the couch? This ongoing financial success ensures that the legacy of Gibbs and the entire NCIS team remains firmly embedded in the hearts of viewers, making it a significant part of television history. As fans continue to tune in, they not only celebrate the stories of Gibbs and his team but also reflect on the larger themes of loyalty, adaptation, and the challenges of balancing personal desires with professional commitments. Mark Harmon has been a real lifesaver for NCIS, offsetting any potential losses from his exit. When looking back at Harmon's salary negotiations over the years, it tells a different story. In the early seasons, he and his fellow cast members worked incredibly long hours, sometimes up to 22 hours a day, as they tried to establish NCIS as a must-watch show. That level of dedication is commendable. As the series gained momentum and became a cornerstone of CBS programming, Harmon's bargaining power increased significantly. At that point, who wouldn't want to be in his shoes? As the viewership grew, so did his paycheck. By the later seasons, Harmon was among the highest-paid actors on television, earning over $500,000 per episode, a testament to his immense value to the franchise. This recognition wasn't solely based on his acting talent. It also stemmed from his role as an executive producer since 2008. This dual position gave him an edge during salary negotiations and a vested interest in the show's success. When the time came for Harmon to consider leaving, things took a turn. His negotiations shifted as he sought to ensure the show's renewal for its 19th season, leading to an agreement to appear in a limited number of episodes. Talk about playing your cards right. This strategy allowed for a gradual transition, easing both the cast and crew into a version of NCIS without Gibbs while maintaining financial stability during such a significant change. It's a fascinating mix of strategy and showmanship. Who knew the world of television could be so intricate? Ultimately, Harmon's exit represented more than just a casting change. It was a pivotal moment that challenged the show's creators to innovate and adapt. Mark Harmon has always been a fan favorite, but recent developments have left fans wondering about his future. From personal setbacks to professional challenges, his journey has taken unexpected turns. What's causing all this concern, and how will it affect his future? Don't miss a second of this video because the full story behind Mark Harmon's struggles will leave you with more questions than answers. When Mark Harmon announced his departure from NCIS, social media erupted like a volcanic explosion of emotions, resembling the feeling of a friend breaking the news of moving away after years of living next door. Fans flocked to platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to express their mixed feelings about the future of Gibbs and the beloved show. Many viewers, filled with nostalgia and gratitude, shared their appreciation for Harmon's nearly two-decade commitment to the series, acknowledging the grueling schedule he maintained. As news of his departure spread, it became clear that his absence would significantly affect viewership. While the show has a loyal fan base, some fans declared their intentions to stop watching altogether without Gibbs at the helm. One fan expressed their loyalty with, "If Gibbs is gone, so am I. I'm a big fan of McGee and have enjoyed watching his character grow over the years, but Gibbs is NCIS." How many of us have felt that way when our favorite characters leave a show? This sentiment resonated across social media, with many fans lamenting that the series wouldn't feel the same without Harmon's iconic character. Tributes and farewell messages poured in like a heartfelt tribute album, with fans expressing their gratitude for Harmon's portrayal of Leroy Jethro Gibbs and appreciating his 18-year commitment. Yet, amid the devastation, a glimmer of hope shone through the sadness as some fans clung to the possibility of Gibbs returning. With producers leaving the door open for future appearances, it felt like saying goodbye to a friend but knowing there's a chance they might pop in for a surprise visit. As the series moves forward without its longtime lead, viewers are adjusting to the change, and surprisingly, some are even warming up to new characters like Gary Cole's Agent Parker. Isn't it fascinating how shows can evolve while still keeping the essence that drew us in from the beginning? The ongoing success of NCIS, even after Harmon's exit, is a testament to its enduring appeal and adaptability. Sure, the loss of Gibbs is monumental, but the show has proven that it can keep the flame alive, much like a cozy fire that continues to burn brightly even when the logs change. Fans may be heartbroken, but they remain hopeful, showing that the love for NCIS runs deep. It's more than just a show, it's a connection that has lasted for years, evolving with its audience while finding ways to adapt and stay true to its roots. As we look to the future of NCIS, one can't help but wonder what the next chapter will hold for the beloved franchise. Will new characters capture our hearts just as Gibbs once did? The answers remain to be seen, but one thing is for sure, the legacy of Mark Harmon will forever be a cherished part of NCIS history. Throughout his career, Mark Harmon has encountered numerous personal challenges that have tested his resilience and character. One notable episode occurred in 1987 when he found himself in a very public and bitter custody dispute over his nephew, Sam. Imagine being in his shoes, watching your sister Kristen struggle with substance abuse issues. It must have been heart-wrenching to witness. Driven by concern and a deep sense of responsibility, Harmon made the incredibly difficult decision to file for custody of Sam. This choice didn't come without consequences. It effectively split the Harmon family down the middle. Mark, along with his other sister Kelly and their parents, stood on one side, while Kristen found herself isolated on the other. It's a heavy emotional burden, isn't it? Ultimately, after grappling with the family turmoil, Harmon chose to drop the custody suit, hoping to bring an end to the conflict and restore some semblance of peace within the family. Fast forward to 1996, and Harmon's bravery came to the forefront in a completely different way. He found himself in a situation that could have been straight out of a movie when he rescued two teenagers trapped in a Jeep involved in a terrible accident near his home. Can you imagine the adrenaline pumping through him as he wielded a 12-pound sledgehammer to break the windshield? It was a heroic act that likely left many in awe, especially considering the vehicle was on the brink of exploding. The Los Angeles Fire Department praised his actions, with spokesman Brian Humphrey declaring that the teens owed their lives to Harmon's quick thinking and courage. What's striking about this incident is how Harmon downplayed his role in it. In a 2013 interview, he humbly remarked, "I won't take credit for it because if the car explodes and I'm there next to the car, then you're talking about two young boys who don't have a father." Isn't it refreshing to see someone so accomplished yet so grounded?